Okay, what I'm ready to do now is to draw the cube in Inventor. So I'm going to go to the icon on my desktop, the big orange I Pro, that's Autodesk Inventor. I'm going to click on it and it'll take it a minute or two for the program to pull up. I want you to know you can always watch this video over and over again so that you can learn how to draw the cube. As you can see, I've already done it once and I've put it on a title block, but we're going to do it again. So my first step is to create a new part. So I click on part. And again, it takes a little bit for the program to come up. And we're waiting and we're waiting. Okay, I think we're ready now. So my steps are to start a new sketch. I will want to click on the XY plane. This will help you out later on. I'm going to draw a rectangle. I always click here right above the 0, 0. You don't have to. You can really do it any way you want. I have a habit and I do the same thing every time. It just helps. So 2, tab. As you can see, it's going to toggle. I'm actually going to use the roller on my mouse to zoom out a little bit so that I can actually see the two dimensions that I'm wanting to change. And right now I'm hitting the tab key and you can see it toggle back and forth between the two dimensions. To enter. Once you hit enter, it's going to be done. Boom. And you can see the outline of my box is green. So I finished the sketch. Go ahead and hit the home key right up here. Do not delete the little box and the little menu right over here. These are handy. I go up to the 3D model, extrude, and I need to change the dimension here, or the distance, to 2 inches and hit enter. And now I have my cube. I can always hit the home key and it'll always center it in my screen. So now I am ready to draw the circle on the top. I'm going to do a sketch on the top, and I'm going to right now just do a point. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to highlight the midpoint of the line. Once you see that green show up there, it has detected the midpoint. And then I'm going to also detect or highlight the midpoint of this line. So now I can drag my cursor out, and I've not clicked or done anything. But once I get to where the two midpoints of the line intersect, you see the dashed lines or dotted, and that verifies that I am in the middle of the square. And there's my point. I can finish sketch. I'm ready to add a hole. And it goes ahead, and since that's the last feature I added was that point, it goes ahead and puts the hole on that point. If it does not, you can click on center and come over and click on the point and it'll show up. And my hole is going to be 1 inch. Okay, and that's what I want. Boom, we're done. Now I'm ready to add the circle, the round extrusion, to this surface. Start a 2D sketch, click on the surface, and I'm going to do it similar way, but instead of actually just doing a point, I'm going to go ahead and do a circle. I'm going to find that green midpoint, come over here and find the midpoint of this line again, and drag it over until it intersects. Boom, and this is a 1 inch diameter. I finish sketch, come over to extrude, and that's too big. We want to cut this down to 0.5. Okay. Only one more feature to add and I'll be done with the cube. Start a 2D sketch on this surface. Drag the box down so I can see it. The way I drag is the roller on the mouse, I push down on it and I hold it. I'm able to drag the object around. So I'm actually going to do this a little different for the box that's going to fit in here. I'm going to click on the construction line up here, I'm going to click on rectangle. I'm going to click on my endpoint. I'm going to drag it down, and this time it's going to be 0.5, tab 0.5. Enter. I'm going to click off on the construction line, and I'm still in the rectangle command. Click on that endpoint, and 1, tab 1, enter. And there's my box. Finish sketch. I can now extrude. See, I can't extrude this one up here. It won't let me. That is only a construction box. But I can extrude this one at 0.5. OK. And now I have completed the task of the cube for the Do Right Box Company. I'm going to come up here. I'm going to save as. And I'm going to save it in my home directory as cube. This way I can go to any computer and I can pull this cube up, because this is like my home directory on the server. And that will complete the task of drawing the cube. I'll thank you very much.